Capricorn, welcome to the Tarot Room for Saggies and Cappies YouTube channel. All right, Capricorn, let's talk about you. Let's see what is coming towards you that you don't see coming. Let's get into your, okay, we have between worlds, so it puts you in position of contemplation, maybe 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door, maybe going back and forth, not sure what to do here. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's see what's coming towards you. Let's get into your reading. Oh, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, it could be a very tough choice. Okay, that's how we start this. All right, what do we have? The 3 of Cups, the Lovers. You have a big choice to make here. The 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. There's a 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords though, 4 of Cups. You definitely have a decision to make. Let's see how we get into this energy. We have a lot of cards of decision making, of anxiety, of worry here. Okay, let's talk about it. Could revolve around work. We do have the 8 of Pentacles, but we also have the 10 of Pentacles, so it could revolve around family or relationship. What's the 3 of Swords here for Capricorn? What is the 3 of Swords? The Cat. For those of you who are interested, I am back open for personal readings. If you'd like one, the link is in the description box below, or my website is thetaroroom.net. We have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. We have Strength. The 2 of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. I feel like this is like a goal, a dream. It's like you're a football player and your knee got injured and you're feeling a little crushed here. There's a 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands and the 9 of Wands, but yet motivated. So you're wondering if you should still work on this. There's a 6 of Wands though. There's the Temperance, the Knight of Swords. You don't want to be impulsive. You don't want to make any quick decisions. There's definitely a disappointment here. You're feeling a little crushed, a little frustrated. You're wondering if you should continue to work on this. Okay, let's see how that plays out. What's the 3 of Cups? What's the 3 of Cups? The Lovers. The Emperor. But you're invested. You don't want to let this go. So, and there's the 6 of Cups. There's like a very strong, resistant energy to release and let this go, right? If this is a relationship, you're married, you don't want to leave this person. You love this person, you don't want to leave this connection. If it's business, you're loyal to this company. You've been working there for a long time. You don't want, if you're in the union, you don't want to lose your seniority. There's an element here where you're really invested in this. You've spent a lot of time on this. You're resistant to change on this topic, this discussion, what we're talking about today. And you're trying to focus on the positive. So it's like you're trying to see the bright side of things here, but there's definitely a disappointment. And it's stressing you out. There's the 10 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the World. You're wondering if you should let this go. Either way, you have a bit. What happens? Like what happens to create this disappointment? That's where I'm not clear. The Ace of Cups. The Moon. And the Devil, that's you. The King of Swords, they say something. Okay, the Knight of Wands, they're false promises. There's 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. So they say something. So it's like if you're in a relationship, they say something that's completely crossing the line, completely out of line, like it's disgusting. If it's a business, right, there's a disappointment where like, oh yeah, Capricorn, you're never going to get where you want to go, or you can't be a leader in this company, you don't have the skills. So there's something that is said that is very harsh, very ignorant, very much crossing the line, and it makes you see this person in the situation differently, and it makes you wonder if this is making you happy. Is this going to be the best place for you in the future? Is this where you can see yourself long term? So they say something here that's unacceptable. Okay, the 9 of Wands, right? You're wounded. You don't like what you hear. You don't like what you saw. You don't like what you hear here. What else do you want to say about the 9 of Wands for Cap? Yeah, you're confused. Like, why would you say that to me? Like, why would you be so disrespectful to me, right? Like, some of you, I don't even want to say, I can't even say what's in my head. That's how bad it is, Capricorn. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. There's you stuck and realizing like, whoa, what kind of person is this to speak to me in such a manner, right? Very condescending, very arrogant, very ignorant. The Emperor and the King of Swords is here. So it's someone that, it's like they meant to say it, like they meant to hurt you, or the 7 of Pentacles, it's really got you thinking, Cap. There's the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Like, is it worth it anymore? That's what we got. You don't understand why they would say something. Like, look at the 9 of Swords. It's like you're feeling hurt. Like, they've hurt you. You did not deserve to be spoken to that way, whatever it is that they said here. It's really hurtful, Capricorn. What's the Eight of Pentacles? The Sun in reverse, and now you're just really disappointed. I think you're leaning towards this new start. There's the King of Swords again. It's like they're like, I stand by what I said. I said it. I stand by it. And you're just like, what the fuck? Why would you say this? Why are you acting this way? Why are you doing this? So you're about to see a very it's a really big disappointment. Like it's not like you're even reacting and yelling and screaming. You're just like, wow, I hear you. I can't believe you would say that. I can't believe you would do that. I can't believe you throw that in my face, or, you know, and you're extremely sad and disappointed. And now you're wondering if you want to even be around this person, be part of this company, be part of this business. Some of you are hearing ethics. So the business might really have done something unethical, like especially if you're working for like a small company, especially in construction. I worked in construction, Capricorn. People in construction are very unethical. There is no ethics. They crazy. They don't give a shit about anything. It's insane. It wasn't the right place for me. I don't work in construction anymore. But it could be along the line of that I'm hearing as well. So what's the advice for Capricorn? Three of Wands. Okay. Yeah, exactly what I thought. The Three of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're the Queen of Wands there. There's the Six of Cups. It could be the person you're dealing with, but it is an element of not, like, let's say this is a company, you're working for this company, they're unethical, they're acting insane, you don't want to work there anymore, but you don't have another job, you need that money to pay your bills, so you might have to bite your tongue. It's not reacting right away. Let's say you're married to this person, like you don't just want to walk out and have nowhere to live, right? There's a lot of logistics and things that you got to figure out. So the message and the advice is to be patient and look at all the details here and really wait to make the best decision for you. If you want to find a new job first, find a new job. If you want to, start your company on the side. Make sure you got that money coming in before you quit. If it's a relationship and you're married or something, make sure you have a backup, you have somewhere to go, you have plans made before you react and put yourself in a worse situation, right? You don't want to walk in there, quit, say, fuck you, have a nice day. And then you got to pay your bills. What's going to happen now? So there's an element of just considering yourself first and making sure you're making the best decision for yourself so you're protected and taken care of and you don't put yourself in a bad situation. Okay, that's what I got, Cap. I'm really sorry they said that. Or, well, I'm sorry they're about to say that and you're about to experience this. Okay, let's grab some oracles. I'm gonna drop that. Let's see what they want to say. Hold on, because whenever I do that, I always feel like there's a message. Just a moment, please. Let me grab that. Cougar, the leadership. Okay, so you have come into your own power, and this is the time to take lead of a situation and to be strong. Using the power of intentions, be clear with your purpose and define where you are going. Okay? What's Capricorn need to surrender to here when it comes to this situation, this decision? Low self-esteem. Okay. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Yeah, you deserve better. Don't be putting up with this shit, Capricorn. Don't be putting up with this. You deserve better than someone speaking to you and treating you like that. Okay? Let's get the Akashic Record. What's the Akashic Record? What is the Akashic Record? Here. Chill out. Maybe that's for me. Okay, hold on. Chill out. Take a chill pill, Cappe. Take a chill pill. Don't panic. So stay calm. Being calm always allows you to see the situation clearly so you can make the right decision. So stay calm and deal with this challenge with ease. That's very similar to the advice that they gave you. I want to grab, hold on, because I had put it away. Where did I put it? Hold on. You want me to grab this? I got to stop putting it away, but like, I don't use it very often. I hate reading on camera. I do. I hate reading from this book, but whatever. We're going back to the 90s here. We're taking chill pills. We're turning into Amber from Clueless. So let's get your set message. We're going to get your channeled. We're going to get your future. We're going to get your career, love, abundance. We're going to get all four. So well, there's like 10, but those are the four we're going to get. Okay, here it is. Set. Yeah. Challenges. Card number 37. We feel those challenges, Capricorn. We feel those. 1 second here. Okay, so I am Set, the feared god of the desert and storms. As you feel my presence, know that I enjoy chaos and know that there is day, there is night, and night is my time of power. Some like my power, and I like that too. Plus a lot of money and manipulation of other people. I am not here to tell you my secrets, so I banish you now. Abundance. This is not a good time for investments and finances, so take care until this time passes. Love. There could be drug, alcohol, or gambling addictions by a partner. Maybe they were under the influence when they were snapping out and saying that to you. Work and career. There's delays and frustrations, and others are promoted over you. Your worth is not being recognized. And future. At present, you are experiencing many challenges, but know that you have the strength to overcome them safely. We feel that. Okay. All right, hold on a sec. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in April 2025. Let's go a month out. Let's see how things are presenting. Let's see the energy around you. Let's see how you're doing. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. You're at peace. That's good. Okay. We have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. I'm pretty sure we have the Queen of Wands. Can't even remember now. We have the Page of Pentacles. Hold on. It's on the bottom. The Eight of Wands. That's good news. It's good change. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Star. Okay. What's this? What's up? Wheel of Fortune. You realize a few things. The Nine of Wands. You're the wounded warrior here. For those of you where this is business, you have a new job. Okay, you're definitely at a new job with this Page of Cups, with this Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you look for a new job, you find one in like a month or so. You're moving out of there. And you're at peace and you're happy with it. You're okay. So with the Knight of Cups and the Star, it tells me that where you're moving to, again, you're happy. You're okay with it. The Eight of Wands is the card of curveballs, moving in new directions, sometimes uncharted territory, but it's good direction, right? When we look at the card, the wands are heading towards the sun. So you're heading in a new direction, which can be scary, it can be risky, but it's heading in a new direction. And you got a job that you like. Now, if this is for love, I got to understand it because I'm reading it a little bit differently. I do see you at peace with it. What I can't tell is if you've healed this relationship or if you're just moving forward. What's the Knight of Cups? That's what I can't tell. What's the Knight of Cups? Ten of Wands. The Nine of Cups. Okay. The Five of Cups. The Tower. No, you left. And there's the Empress. I do see you leaving this relationship. I see you following your heart and doing what's best for you, but you're at peace with it. With the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups is kind of like wishful thinking, right? They're not going to change. The situation's not going to change. Whatever they said, I do feel across the line. I don't think there's any going back from there, right? It's said, it's out there. That's how they feel, and you're not going to be with someone who feels that way. So I do feel with the with the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Cups, it's stressful. It's not easy, but you're not going to feel that way anymore. There could be financial challenges or struggles. You know, if you were married, they were the breadwinner, or if you were married and, you know, if you were living together, your bills are about to get more expensive, but that's okay. You can handle that. You're heading in a new uncharted territory. You're making this change because the fact is that you're the Empress, Emperor, and you're a dude. You know your value. You know your worth. You're not going to be treated that way, Capricorn. So I do see you moving forward. I see you following your heart. I see you accepting what happened. You've had time to sit with it. You've had time to process it. And I see you moving in a completely different direction. And when the Wheel of Fortune's here with this Hanged Man, it's kind of an energy of, it's time to see this person for exactly who they are and to see that you deserve better. There's an element of settling, and you're not going to settle anymore. It does hurt, yep. But there's the ending. There's the world. So you're heading into a beautiful new chapter. You're heading into uncharted territories. But that's what you don't see coming. Whatever they say is the final law. Like the line's been drawn, and you can't come back from that line. It's the final straw here, Capricorn. You do make this change. You're at peace with it, though. So it's not like you're holding on to it. It's not like you're pissed off. It's not like you're letting it stop you. You're just going to move in a different direction because you know that you deserve better. That's what you don't see coming. That's what I got, Cap. So Capricorn, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm sorry they did this, but I do know that, you know, sometimes things happen for our best good and sometimes they might be harmful, but where we end up is much better than where we were. And that's what I feel is happening here. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it benefited you. And as always, if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you, Capricorn. I always appreciate your support. Cappy, let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What's the answer for Capricorn. No. All right, Cappy, that's what I got. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.